You lovelies. Hello. I'm so sorry. It's 18 minutes past 8. I've been going for like a good 15 minutes. You wouldn't believe I've been chatting with you. Oh, I really hope you can see me now. Oh, goodness me. I can't believe it. Yeah, we're up to the second song already. In fact, the third song already. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, goodness me. Am I audible and visible? Let me know. I kind of got a mixed message. Yeah, I misunderstood. I see you, hear you. Goodness me. Really, I'm so happy to see you. I was just beginning to wonder what happened because I could see lots of beautiful chatting. You are so good. And you don't need me here at all because you're all having a lovely conversation and so many layers all meeting. Oh, I'm so happy now, though. I could have gone on like for an hour and a half and never known that you weren't able to see me. It was Ian's message that tipped me off there. It was like, shall we keep waiting or something? And I was saying, what do you mean, shall we keep waiting? I'm here. And then I realized it wasn't going out. Oh dear. This is like amateur. This is like back to the beginning, which is ironic when this is Livestream number 50. I've been doing this 50 times, at least 50 times. And there you go. I just didn't click the final click. So I've been talking to myself and playing for myself, but never mind. I got a bit extra practice. But you really can see me now, is that correct? And hear me. I'm really, really happy. I've said hello to you all. I've kind of gone on about the summertime and keys and all kinds of things. So, well, I'm just really happy that you're here and you can see me now. So, woohoo. So many nice people in the chat. And I have been reading the chat while I've been singing. Oh, thanks, Manda, for all those hearts and claps and starry eyes. Liz Chaplin, I'm so happy that Ava can hear me. She missed you yesterday. Oh, that's so exciting to have you here as well. Brilliant, Ava. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I've been going since 3 minutes past 8. Oh, dear. Thank you so much. This is true friendship and support for waiting for 15 minutes for me. I can see Ruth is here from Birmingham. I know it's raining because I was reading that before. Sarah from Texas. Martin Kelly, it's great to have you here from BC. Hey, thanks very much, Martin. Carolyn, it is recorded to watch later. We've got Anita. Hey, yippee, come over from Dohi's show. I saw Dohi's message was in before as well. We had... Who else came in over from Dohi? I'm so happy to see you. Daniel's here. Dan. Hoda's here. Caroline. D. Michael I mentioned. And Ian. Yeah, it was just great to get that message. Just wondering if Phil is on his way. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's almost Sarah. We did Sarah. Oh, okay. So, phew, rewind, think again. There's Dohi, brilliant, great show over there, Dohi. And I think you might be still on. So how clever you are, doubling up. You're in a live stream and you're sending me a comment. You're brilliant. Okay, roll of drums, D. Michael's roll of drums. What's past is prologue, the real show begins now. We're looking at keys today. What do keys in music mean to you? Why do we even have keys? What are they for? That's what we're going to investigate. So I've got a little tunelet to get us going as an intro. Something like this. What key are you in? What key are we in? shall we begin? What key are we in? What key are we in? Now let's begin. There we go. That's one thing you could do with keys. You could surprise people. You could make them, lull them into thinking that, oh, it's all going along like this, and then throw in a key from out of the blue, a chord from a different place, from a different key, from a different sound world. So yeah, let us know what you think of keys. Have you got a favorite key even? I'm not sure if I have a favorite key, but there are some that I really like to play in. Depending a bit on the instrument, whether I'm playing piano or guitar, it maybe is a little bit different. So let us know what you think. If you play an instrument, what key do you like to play in? Whatever the key, now we've all unlocked the same room. Oh, very good. Great stuff. Songs in the Key of Life. I'm going to mention that later. Well done, Caroline, for bringing that one. Yeah. Give me the key and I'll sing in any flat. Very good. So, right, let's begin then, for real this time. I would just start with, for a bit of fun, with a bit of Fats Waller, the great stride piano player who famously had huge hands and could kind of straddle huge twelfths and great spans at the piano. I intended to play pretty fast, I think, as well. We're going to get going with a fun song called A Handful of Keys. What better place to start? I'm not going to play this at Fats Waller's tempo, but just for fun. It's in the key of G. You could even have a little dance if you liked. So here we go. A handful of keys to get us going for real tonight. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, I saw Your Feet's Too Big. Yeah, that's another great one by Fats. Cool. Miles is sculpting wax from the Baby Bell vegan cheese he's eaten. Oh, yes, that is. I know what you mean. Very good. Maybe. Yeah. What are the snacks have people brought along? And is there any relation to keys? Have you managed to get some kind of tenuous link between food and keys? I was thinking that my instrument, of course, the piano, has lots of keys, 88 usually, and yeah, my keyboard is there somewhere. Lots of instruments, flutes, clarinets, they have keys. I even thought, I was trying to draw a key earlier on my notes, and it ended up looking like a guitar, and I thought, maybe that's not a coincidence. Maybe guitars, I'll go the other way, do look a bit like a key. Maybe that's their magic, that they're the key to our hearts, for all the guitarists watching. Cubano sandwiches, no key. Great. Oh, I'm so happy to be underway with you all watching. Were you all able to hear me now? Oh, near Florida Keys, that's a good one. B flat. B. He can take impressions of car keys in his wax. Yes, he could do that. That's good. That's good. I get it. That's really tenuous. Yeah, but good. So that was Fats getting us underway. Now let's go on with a bit more audience participation. So, do you know what these are? I think way back in the chat when I was reading it out, it was mentioned the Clave. So this is a little Brazilian tune called Samba Chill. This explains why the words weren't coming up in the lyric in the chat as well. Anyway, let it go. Samba Chill, Samba Brazil. That's the words to the first part, and it goes something like this. Oh, the clave rhythm, though, most important of all, is this. So it's kind of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And this clave rhythm is very mysterious to me. People say it literally means key, and that with it you kind of unlock the whole groove to Brazilian music, and without it there's a danger that the whole thing might just kind of collapse. So keys are very mysterious altogether, keys in music, and this clave rhythm is also mysterious to me anyway. Thanks so much, Sarah. Sound quality is great. That's brilliant. Wow, I was making up for it then. And D. Michael's eating a kiwi. It begins with a K. Great. Here are the lyrics. So Samba Chill, part 1 goes like this. Samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil. Do you want to try it? Samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil. Great. So this kind of works as a round if you want to. If there's more than one of you in the room there, you can try it as a round. So part 2 goes like this. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night. Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night. Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. One more. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night. Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night. Samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright, Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. Great, and then the third and final part goes like this. Samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil. Again, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil. Great. Shall we put the whole thing together then? You can start in any place of those three parts, and we'll just run it round a couple of times. And if you want, you could clap along or find some any implements from the kitchen or elsewhere to join in with the clave rhythm. Okay, here we go. Samba chill. Samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright, Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. Samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil, samba chill Brazil. Back to samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil, samba chill, samba Brazil. Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright, Rio de Janeiro dancing through the night, Rio de Janeiro shining very bright. Samba chill Brazil, 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 samba chill Brazil. Last one, samba chill Brazil. Yay! I know for a fact Caroline was doing a great job there. Beautiful. Thanks everybody. Thanks for the encouragement. So there we go. That's the clave, a different kind of key. So lovely. So we're kind of up to this is where I got to the last time. Let's just have a little bit of impro to help me just settle. Let's see what happens. See what happens where the keys go. Lovely, Carolyn. I thought you did. Let's finish in D. Sometimes if the keys changed like too quickly, you really feel, sorry Amanda, you might be feeling a bit giddy still, but you really feel a bit like, where's the earth? Where's the floor? And I suppose that's one of the things that keys are for. They give us a sense of like home. Without a key, it's very difficult to know where the home of a piece of music is. Where's it heading from and back to? Of course, you can play with that, but I think maybe that's the most important thing about a key, sense of coming home. Oh, there was a bit of falling leaves, probably there was, Kat. Great to see you here. Nice. Oh, thanks, Anita. Thanks. I'm glad it was soothing. Yeah. It can be. It was almost like I'm just changing key too many times, but it kind of came out, and I had no idea where we were going to end up, and we ended up in D major, which feels a nice. Again, there's this thing about, do keys have a different character? So does D major give you a different feeling to B major, or different feeling to F sharp minor? I guess they do. They people say they each one have a different character, like a kind of set of friends or family, each one a little bit different. So nice. Cool. Thanks, everyone. So now we are going. So last month, on this wonderful whistle-stop tour of Germany, I did a live stream from Leipzig, from the streets of Leipzig. Please, if you haven't seen it and fancy a bit of a laugh, you can see it along with all the previous 49 live streams. They're all still there. You know, this beautiful thing about YouTube that they just automatically archive them, and as far as we know, they're there forever, or for the time being. A major 7. Let's hear that, T. Michael. It's a beautiful one. Isn't it? Isn't it that Purple Heart? Incredible. I'm happy to hear you were dancing. This is great. Oh, this is amazing, Carolyn. Yes, I did get your message about this. A new Mozart piece was found in Leipzig. And so Leipzig was the home of Bach, J.S. Bach, as well as many other important composers of all periods and styles, but Bach was probably the most influential of all. So he lived there for 27 years. He was organist and choir master, music director of two central Leipzig churches, and he was also kind of city musician. So he had to produce a colossal amount of music for the Sunday services, for special services, for special events, for the town, special occasions. Welcome back. Oh, the Bach, here we go with the Bach is worse than his bite, of course. Yeah, it was so fun doing that stream from Leipzig with you last month. It was really great to have your messages coming in, and I think it was a new line of live streams. I'm planning to do more out in the street, like going to places and singing, and just seeing what happens. And if people get in the picture or want to come up and speak, then that's even better. So watch out for more of those. Anyway, so we're now back in the UK, and it was very inspiring being in Germany generally, and in particular in Leipzig, and feeling like I did kind of have some over the centuries contact with Bach. So I thought I'd play some Bach. Yeah, that's right. I remember Leipzig boy, Danny Leipzig. That was it, wasn't it? Michael D. Michael. Beautiful. Yes. So Carolyn is saying you learned recently that Bach had been all but forgotten. Chopin and also Mendelssohn were really active in bringing his music that had kind of just been locked away back to the public. Things could have been very different. So I think I'm going to play something by Bach because obviously genius, musician, genius mind, genius heart. I used to think when I started my piano lessons and practicing and all the scales and all of that, and there was always some Bach, and I used to find it, I couldn't get it. But later on, I started to get it, and it is very expressive and emotional, can be. And this is a piece I really like. It's a short piece. It's a prelude number 22. Now, it comes from the book called The Well-Tempered Clavier. Of course, we all want a well-tempered clavier. We don't want a bad-tempered clavier or piano or keyboard instrument. But this is a big topic to go into. But Bach was instrumental in bringing about equal temperament, or popularizing equal temperament, where the notes on the keyboard are equally spaced. The semitones are the same aural distance one to another, and it's uniform across the whole piano keyboard or any keyboard instrument. Before that, unbelievably, it wasn't standardized. So what a piece played on one instrument would sound completely different on another. It's a whole world. But anyway, Bach was very important in kind of establishing this new consistency, if you like. And he wrote 2 books of preludes and fugues called The 48, or also known as The Well-Tempered Clavier, for this new sound world, really, because it meant that he could explore every key. Every key would work. So to prove it, he wrote a prelude and a fugue in every key twice. So there are 2 books of them. So that makes 48, because he did one for each key in the major and the minor, and then he did it again in book 2. So there are 48 in total. This is prelude number 12 from book 1. It's in B flat minor, but I really like it, and it is the key that gives it that special quality, I think. See what you think. Now, in bringing this piece back, I was just playing it through, and I got to the end, and it's amazing how, music in our minds, music just mingles, and it doesn't differentiate, and it doesn't say, oh, that's a classical piece, or that can't go with this. And a beautiful song, came into mind, and it was something to do with a key relationship. They both have a similar dark key feel. So I'm going to, after the Bach prelude, I'm going to go into this other song. You'll probably recognize it, written by Joe Sample, words by Will Jennings, who just passed away, actually a wonderful lyricist. And then I'm going to go back to the Bach prelude and play it a second time, because the thing that I found is that far from being kind of rigorous, or they are rigorous, but far from being kind of set in stone, I felt that Bach pieces they're actually very you can really play them in so many different ways, perhaps more so than a piece with like a great big romantic melody. The phrasing, you can do so many different things with the phrasing. So I'll play it a second time and maybe do some different phrasing ideas. Anyway, enough talking. This is Bach's Prelude number 22 in B flat minor, sandwiching a lovely song that you probably know. make it alone when love is gone. Still you made your mark here in my heart. One day I'll fly away, leave your love to yesterday. What more can your love do for me? When will love be through with me? I follow the night, can't stand the light. When will I begin my life again? One day I'll fly away, leave your love to yesterday. What more can your love do for me? When will love be through with me? Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day that dreaming ends? One day I'll fly away, fly away. Hi, Sophie and Maisie. Hi, Maisie and Sophie. It's so great to have you along. No problem. Thanks for coming. Oh, nice. Yeah, you recognized the Joe Sample song in the middle. One day I'll fly away. They just seemed fit, and they both had this. It's real dark, but not like scary dark, but just a really warm, enclosed. And I'm sure that's to do with B flat minor and playing a lot with B flat minor to B flat major, major to minor. Ah, good stuff. Isn't it lovely to join together musicians from across centuries? 300, more than 300 years apart. But don't they say the same things? Explore the same matters of the heart? Ah. Okay, lovely. So what is going to be next? Okay, let's have a go at this one. So a different key here. This is a key. Can you think of a album, quite a famous album cover, which has a key on it? It's not just a key. It has two figures as well. One of the figures is facing us, and the other figure has the back of their head to us. But there's quite a prominent key, a gold key. Do you know what the album is? Just talk amongst yourselves while I get organised. We had that one. Okay. B flat minor, baby, the rich hot chocolate of keys. Yeah, I think. I mean, just listen to it one more time. Listen to this chord. So, the album is Kate Bush, The Dreaming, and on the cover there's a picture of Kate with her mouth open, and on her tongue is a golden key. Cheers, sorry, but need to wet my whistle. Tonight we are drinking Seven Brothers IPA, juicy IPA, Seven Brothers. Very nice. Cheers. Cheers, everyone, wherever you are. So on that album, it's a song called Houdini. And the key is very important and is mentioned in the song. And what an extraordinary song. So it's written from the point of view of Houdini's wife. Yep, and just a little insight into perhaps how they worked together, how close, how important she was in his illusion, and it's just an extraordinary song, and it goes further than that because it's written when Houdini has passed away, and she tries to contact him, to see whether he has the key to unlock eternity. So extraordinary song. Never done this one before. We'll give it a shot. Apology to Kate Bush super fans. But anyway, it's a wonderful song by brilliant artists. So let's give Houdini by Kate Bush a go. Yeah. I wait at the table and hold hands with weeping strangers, and wait for you to join the group. Tambourine jingle jangles, the medium roams and rambles, not taken in, I break the circle, I want this man to go away now. With a kiss, you pass the key and feel your tongue teasing and receiving. With your spit still on my lips, you hit the water. Him and I in the room to prove you are with us too. He's using code that only you and I know. And this is no trick of his, this is your magic. I'd catch the cues watching you, they're hoping you do something wrong. Everybody thinks you'll never make it, but every time you escape, Rosabelle, believe not even eternity can hold Houdini. Through the glass, I'd watch you breathe, bound and drowned and paler than you've ever been. With your life, the only thing in my mind, we pull you from the water. You and I and Rosabelle believe. Wow, what a song. Okay, so that was Kate Bush, Houdini. There's a Dua Lipa, is it? Like homage to that song. She's also got a song called Houdini, and there's a little bit of a quote from it. Thank you so much, Manda. Thanks. Yeah, keep her. I think so. Yeah, I worked quite hard on it to try and work out the keys and the chords. Thanks. Right, so now to another genius of music. When I was in Leipzig, standing outside Bach's church, I sang this song by Stevie Wonder, and I thought, wouldn't it have been great if Stevie and J.S. Sebastian Bach could have met, because I think there would have been no communication problem, even across centuries and languages. Really two musical geniuses, just so full of music. So this is a song from Stevie Wonder's. I think Carolyn mentioned it already. Songs in the Key of Life, that incredible album. That's kind of, there's nothing else like it. It's kind of, people have said it like tells almost like a day in the life of the artist, or generally the artist's life. So this is a beautiful song, which perhaps he could join in with, called As. So there's a bit in the middle where at the end of every line is always, and then a bit later it's loving you, and that comes every time, and the other bits fit in between those. So if you could cover that part, that would help me a lot. So can you do the Bones TV theme by the Crystal Method? That's the art of time-lapse and more. Wow. I don't think I know it, but that would be quite a cool, maybe for Bones. Wow. I'd have to check that one. But thank you so much for the idea and for being here. And Faith Emin is also here. Great to see you. Thanks so much. New people is so brilliant. Thanks. Right. So here we go with Stevie Wonder's As. Let's see what happens. Okay, this just makes you feel good. Oh, and a happy birthday to Kathleen. I think she might catch this later. And I think I'm thinking Stevie Wonder's happy birthday, Kathleen. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. As around the sun the earth knows she's revolving, and the rosebuds know to bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's the cure, you can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always. As now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. Just as all that's born is new, you know what I say is true, that I'll be loving you always. Here we go. Until the rainbow burns the stars out in the sky, always. Until the ocean covers every mountain high, always. Until the dolphin flies and parrots live at sea, always. Until we dream of life, life becomes a dream. Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life has given love a guarantee to last through forever another day? Just as time knew to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, know through all your joy and pain that I'll be loving you always. As today I know I'm living, but tomorrow could make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. For I know deep in my mind the love of me I've left behind, 'cause I'll be loving you always. Until the day is night and night becomes the day, always. Until the trees and sea just up and fly away, always. Until the day that 8 times 8 times 8 is 4, always. Until the day that is the day that are no more, always. Until the day the earth starts turning right to left, always. Until this earth just for the sun denies itself, always. Until dear Mother Nature says her work is through, always. Until the day that you are me and I am you, always. Ways, always, ways, always. We all know sometimes life's hates and troubles can make you wish you were born in another time and space. You can bet your lifetimes that twice it's double, that God knew exactly where He wanted you to be placed. So make sure when you say you're in it but not of it, you're not helping to make this earth a place sometimes called hell. Change your words into truth, and then change that truth into love, and maybe our children's grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren will tell. Be loving you until the rainbow burns the start out in the sky. Loving you until the ocean covers every mountain high. Loving you until the dolphin flies, parrots live at sea. Loving you until the dream of life and life becomes a dream. Loving you until the day is night and night becomes the day. Loving you until the trees up, 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 up and fly away. Loving you until the day that 8 times 8 times 8 is 4. Loving you until the day it is the day there are no more. Loving you until the day the earth starts turning right to left. Loving you until the earth just for the sun denies itself. Loving you until dear Mother Nature says her work is through. Loving you until the day that you are me and I am you. Always, 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 always. Wow, can't beat Stevie for a bit of groove. Oh, what an amazing song! I hope you joined in with a little bit of that. Great message, Joni. Hi. You're saying hi to Dohi, D. Michael. Oh, I know you're awesome. Thank you so much. I can feel all your beautiful support. It's really, really lovely. Right on. Yeah. So that's from Songs in the Key of Life. Right. Another maestro, kind of one of the ultimate when it comes to handling keys and just being so clever with keys. And that is, you see, we're really skimming through the centuries today and the genres. Who cares? This is Every Time We Say Goodbye by Cole Porter. With the famous lyric, how strange the change from major to minor. And I actually really love songs that talk about music, but actually it's what the word says is actually what's happening in the music. Leonard Cohen, the same thing happens in Hallelujah. It's so clever and so satisfying. So this is Every Time We Say Goodbye. If you know it, please sing along. I'm going to do it fairly straightish, like more or less as it's written in the score here. It was written in 1944 from a musical called Seven Lively Arts. Who knows what happened to that, but the song definitely lives on forever. And yeah, just enjoy how he spins through keys. He really, in such a kind of satisfying way, and that famous line, major to minor. Cheers. Okay, with the verse, which is very rarely heard. We love each other so deeply that I ask you this, sweetheart. Why should we ever quarrel? Why can't we be enough clever never to part? Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every single time we say goodbye, every single time we say goodbye. Great song to whistle. I bet it is. I bet Ruth was whistling. Oh, she is. There we go. I'm almost tempted to do another version whistling the tune, but I think I'll leave that to your imagination. A big fan of whistling, though. I really am. Very, very nice. There's a lot you can do, as we know. This song has been sung so many different ways and by so many different artists. Such a lot you can do with it. A bit like the Bach. You can really, that was fairly straight as written, but yeah. DONZ231 is saying hello. Hi to you. Thanks for joining. Thank you very much. It's great to have some new faces today. Oh, thanks. So, major to minor. What's next? Oh, so this is a song. So I wrote a song about keys. I'm calling it Home Key. And this is the first performance. So, fingers crossed I can even remember it. That's the thing I find with a new song. It's like, oh yeah, I've got it. And then you sing another dozen of songs and it's like you've got no memory of it at all. So, this song, I should clarify, it's not really about me, but it's about someone, a musician, whose favourite key is, whose favourite dong key is, oh yeah, there we go, whose favourite key is A minor. So just imagine this person, actually I do like A minor, but it's probably not my favourite. And it's not about me, although some parts of the song I think are probably connected with my lifestyle at the moment, which is just a little bit on the rushing from place to place side, and the idea of being in one place and knowing where everything is and not leaving something behind in the south of England when I'm up in the north and all of that. That is quite appealing in a way. So it's called Home Key, and the home key is A minor, as I've said, yeah, the person in the song, they love A minor. So let's see what happens. Back on the trusty echo for this one. Okay. I did a little intro. I'm not sure if I'll keep this, but we'll see. down some roots in the key of A minor. It's my signature style. You could say my definer. Life needs an overhaul to avert a major disaster. I'm running into a wall. I just can't go any faster. Gonna put down some roots in a nice cozy flat. Hang up my jacket and boots and put down my hat. A place to call home, where I know where things are. Get off this circle of drifts. Find a perfect fall. I've always moved around with relative ease, but there are so many larks and only so many keys. So you better look sharp and keep the engines running like Alice Coltrane's harp. The revelation is coming. Gonna put down some roots in the key of A minor. It's my signature style. I can't imagine anything finer than A minor. Something like that. First performance. I messed up the bit in the middle where it plays with the major and minor a bit, but a little bit more practice, and I'll do it for you again sometime. So that was a brand new song called Home Key. So I think we're getting towards our last couple of tunes. Thank you so much for staying with us. So nice to have your company. Come back next month. I'm not sure the date or the theme yet, but we'll be here for number 51. Thanks so much. Some people here have been with us from pretty much the beginning. It's amazing. Thanks so much, everyone. Yeah, another original. It was nice to have the theme to inspire me. Oh, thanks, Don Z331. Yeah, I thought I'd wear this today because of the keys theme, and I just thought, yeah, be jolly, not too serious. Great. So I think let us do Okay, Sting has been mentioned a lot in the chat today. Songs connected with keys. So I'm going to do a song by Sting. This one really is a key fest. It just tumbles through keys. Starts in D minor and then goes off all over the place. And it's called Fortress Around Your Heart. Now let's give this a go. I wonder if you know it. I think the words are coming in the chat to the chorus. Yeah, Alicia Keys. I know. Do you think it's a real name? Yeah, it was on my list for some Alicia Keys, but I couldn't do everything this time. We'll do a part 2 sometime, Carolyn. How about that? Have more fun in 51. There we go. There's the words to the chorus of this song. But let's set the scene. It's quite an epic, this song. If I can find it. Page 48. Okay. Here we go. See you at the other end. Under the ruins of a walled city, crumbling towers in beams of yellow light, no flags of truce, no cries of pity. Siege guns have been pounding through the night. It took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the walls that I'd once made. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart, circled you in trenches and barbed wire, bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. Then I went off to fight some battle that I'd invented inside my head. Away for so long, for years and years, you probably thought or even wished that I was dead, while the armies are all sleeping beneath the tattered flags we made. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I'd made. And if I built this fortress around your heart, circled you with trenches and barbed wire, and let me build a bridge, and I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. This prison's now become your home, a sentence you seem prepared to pay. It took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the fields where I'd once played. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart, circled you with trenches and barbed wire, then let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. See, isn't it an epic song? Goodness me. Wow. And that's so interesting. Ian mentions, I think this song is about Segedunum, a Roman fort in Wallsend where Sting was born. Very nice observation and thought. And D. Michael says, shipbuilding there. I believe that's correct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sure that's there. I'm sure that's all gone into that spectacular song. Thank you. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so we're up to the last two songs. Which way round should we do them? Okay, let's do an original next. So this is a song called Imperial. It's about a typewriter, a brand of typewriter made in Leicester, UK. A famous make, now defunct, but for 3/4 of a century they made typewriters in Leicester, exported them all over the world. But this song tells the story of a different side of the story, which is the dispute, the strike that happened in 1974 in Leicester by immigrant workers who'd been brought over by the company, by Imperial Typewriters, to work in their factories, but were given like second-rate pay, conditions, bonuses, everything, and like this was okay. So the workers stood their ground, went on strike, and it was like a very important marker in workers' rights in this country. So I wanted to put it into a song. I thought it was a story that should be told and kind of preserved, if you like. So this is Imperial. There's a chorus of one word, Imperial. The rest of it's quite wordy, but let's see if I can tell the story and fit all the words in. Okay. And of course, typewriters have keys. Very good. When Hidalgo founded you, it was 1908. Business was expanding, you had the world on a plate. Revolution in the office, saving precious time. You helped us to communicate, a friend in word and rhyme. Imperial machines in every corner of the world, like the empire you were named after, with its flag unfurled. A family's prized possession, a household name. But what were the stories behind the fame of Imperial? Imperial, from Leicester to the world. Imperial. By the late 1960s, the world had changed with a new big corp owner and economies to be made. You began to turn the tables, look far and wide for a source of cheap labor to keep the profits high. So you scouted through the world where the empire used to ride, living up to your name, exploitation in your mind. When it came to fair conditions and a decent living wage, you were found wanting the same story once again of Imperial. Double standards and mistreatment, impossible demands to make the output rise and rise again more than anyone could stand. And when the moment came, they couldn't take it anymore. The union sided with you and abandoned those who called Imperial. 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 12 weeks the workers stayed out, sacrificed their pay, supported by their community. Love will find a way, with women at the forefront, standing tall and proud. They showed the way to others and said something out loud like Imperial. Hey, Imperial, we're not inferior, you're not superior. Not so Imperial, we're not your slaves anymore. Imperial. And even though in the end you might ask what was achieved, something had changed, something was believed. Knowing who your friends are and how power behaves, self-determination and a parting of the waves. Imperial. No more Imperial. Imperial. No more Imperial. And now 50 years later, I'm visiting my home, looking through a cupboard, something sits there on its own. Open the container, like remembering a dream, with its keys and bells and ribbons, a magical machine. Imperial, it's an Imperial. Imperial, it's an Imperial. Imperial, from Leicester to the world. Imperial. Yeah, I miss the sound. Those kind of acoustic, mechanical kind of, that have all gone with just a screen now. Michael is here. Michael Songs, fantastic. Lovely to see your name pop up there. Great. Sorry I couldn't make your stream earlier on today, but I'll try and catch you later. Michael Songs, fabulous live streamer. Also Songs from the Rua Room was here earlier, maybe still here, Dohi. Songs from the Rua Room, and another lovely stream. Check them both out. Oh, that's so nice. Don Z331. I'm so glad you found us as well. Yeah, please like and subscribe and all of that stuff, and look out for next month's, and I'll try and track you down as well and see what you do. Oh, you're still there. Lovely. Thank you so much, Dohi. So we come to the end of another perfect evening. Well, not so perfect, considering I broadcast for 15 minutes at the beginning with nobody watching. You couldn't see me. But it is the 50th show, so thank you. Here's to 50 more, and another 50, and another 50. So I think we'll finish with this song. It's in my. If I had to pick a favorite key, it would probably be this key. It's in E flat. Maybe not a great key for some string players, guitar, violin, and things, but on the piano, so rich. So this is a song. It comes from that beautiful album, Tuesday Night Music Club. And the funny thing is with this record, I played it a lot back in the day. I think it came out in 2004, something like that. I vividly remember the hit song, All I Want to Do. I remember playing that, cruising down. There's the line about Santa Monica Boulevard. I can remember cruising down Catford Boulevard with the roof back on in the yellow larder, and just really enjoying this summertime song. But I'm not going to play that one. The song I'm going to play from Sheryl Crow's Tuesday Night Music Club is called I Shall Believe. Just because there's a lovely reference to a heart and a key in it. Yeah, thanks, Michael. So we'll finish with this. This is the last song on the album. Oh yeah, the funny thing is I played this album a lot 20 years ago and then never played it again. And then all of a sudden, the last few months, it's really come back, and I've really enjoyed revisiting it and playing it again. And I think it stands the test of time. So this one, written by Sheryl Crow and Bill Bottrell, it's called I Shall Believe. Come to me now, lay your hands over me, even if it's a lie, say it will be alright, I will believe. Just slow down a bit. Broken in two, I know you're on to me, that I only come home when I'm so alone, but I do believe that not everything is gonna be the way you think it ought to be. Seems like every time I try to make it right, it all falls down on me. Please say honestly you won't give up on me, and I shall believe. Open the door, show me your face tonight. I know it's true, no one heals me like you, and you hold the key. Never again will I turn away from you. I'm so heavy tonight, but your love is alright. And I do believe that not everything is gonna be the way you think it ought to be. Seems like every time I try to make it right, it all comes down on me. Please say honestly you won't give up on me, and I shall believe. Think it ought to be. Seems like every time I try to make it right, it all comes down on me. Please say honestly you won't give up on me, and I shall believe. I will believe. I shall believe. That's it. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. It's been great to read all your comments, and I always enjoy going back tomorrow when they've all uploaded and listening again and reading everything. And apologies for all the people I missed, because there's always someone, it's like later on, it's like, oh, they were here and I never said. Yeah, everybody or anyone watching later, thanks so much. New faces here today. It was great to have a few new people as well. Thank you so much, and we'll be back in October. Best way to know about that is to like and subscribe, and I'll put up the information about next month's as soon as. So thanks for a lovely evening, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for the piano. Thank you for the guitar. Thank you for the music. And thank you for you. Take care. We'll see you next month, I hope. All the best. And bye for now.